Hey guys, how's it going? My beautiful peeps. Alright, y'all, a brand new music review, an album review. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Get Since 92, giving you guys the latest and exclusive content on new music, entertainment news, and inspirational quotes by yours truly. I'm here. Kehlani released her new album. It's called Crash. I listened to it last night and I pretty much will give my honest thoughts and review of her new album. And so let's get it popping as always, shall we? Alright, so there are 13 records. Number one is Group Theory. Number two, Next to You. Number three, After Hours. Number four, What I Want. Number five, Crash. Number six, Eight. Number seven, Sushia featuring Jill Scott and Young Mike. Number 8, Better Not. Number 9, Tears featuring On My Lay. Number 10, Vegas. Number 11, Deep. Number 12, Chapel. Number 13, Lose My Wife. Alright, so I actually will say this. My favorite standout tracks are Groove Theory, Next to You, After Hours, Crash, and Tears featuring Omar Lake. How do I feel about Kehlani's new Crash album? I will say this. I enjoyed it. I like most of the production. I love the fact that Kehlani, she continues to really deliver, putting out albums. And, I love some of her songs. I feel like Kehlani definitely has shown a lot of growth as a musician, as an artist. And I feel like those standout tracks, they stood out to me because as I was listening to the whole entire album, I really felt a lot of that sound of R&B, soul, pop, eclectic mixed with the alternative vibe and energy to it. And I feel like Kehlani, she's really tapped into that alternative pop sound. And I feel that it works well for her because she's done that before plenty of times. It's nothing new. But as I was listening to this album, I got a sense of like the catchiness. It's fun. It's like sexy. It just has more of like a little bit of that like Kehlani essence of just being free. And I kind of feel that Kehlani definitely really just had fun with this album. I don't think this album to me is like one of those albums that's like, an album like when you play it, it's like just something that you can like to listen to if you like it, and you can have fun with it, And I feel like even the records, I will say this: when I heard Groove Theory, the part of Groove Theory that really struck out to me, I had a feeling that the production was gonna switch up. So it's kind of like more of a pop, soul, rock and roll to it with the intro a little bit, and it's like kind of like a little bit of that alternative, but it's more mid tempo, and then it just switches up with the production of like that really R&B soul pop sound. Like it just switches up with that. So I kind of feel like Groove Theory did really stood out to me because I was like, okay, cool. I can tell, like I said, it's just a record where it's like, all right, cool. Um, Next to You is another standout track. I kind of feel like Next to You is more of Kehlani's like very empowerment, um, more like that sexy feeling, and it's a little bit more of like spontaneous. And I feel like Kehlani definitely, like I said, for her, this album is pretty much like Kehlani's experimentation of her sound more because I kind of felt like Kehlani was more R&B, pop, and soul vibe, but I kind of feel like with this new sound, it works well for her. Um, After Hours, I love the song because After Hours is more like up tempo pop dance vibe. It is more of like that really feel good kind of music, and it's just that bouncy feeling to it. So when I was listening to it, I was like, wow, it's like a club dance kind of scene kind of music. So it's more of like that pop R&B soul eclectic sound. So I actually dig that record because I was like, wow, this is one of the most standout records that I've like heard from this whole entire album. Um, the Crash really was really good. I kind of feel like Crash was like more of like that psychedelic like rock and roll pop R&B soul to it. So when I was listening to it, I was like, wow, it's just really sentimental and it's like all the above. I feel like that was a good record. And Tears is another record featuring Omar Lay. The same thing. I think Tears more. I'm trying to remember. It's just more like pop alternative to it. So I kind of feel like Crash is just an album where it's just something to have fun to. Do I feel personally is it one of those albums where sonically I feel like her sound is there, but I kind of feel like it just fell flat on certain songs and records because I kind of feel like I'm used to hearing like vocals. I'm used to hearing like she can sing. Kehlani is a very, 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 I would say she's a talented singer because Kehlani can sing on anything. But I actually feel like the album had felt short for me because I felt like as she was like some songs, she was kind of like the tone of her autotune voice with some records, and it threw me off. And I'm like, I know Kehlani, honey, you can sing the vocal as a vocalist. You don't need no autotune because you really can really sing up and down without like all of that. You can sing, from her previous records. She sings very well. She has a beautiful voice. Like she's very sultry and angelic. And I kind of feel like her vocal range, the different patterns and harmonies, I actually would have loved it for her to really like even the production for what it is. I just feel like Kehlani would have been a lot better. Like some stuff she's rapping, but Kehlani, she actually can sing. Okay, hands down, period. But I feel like the collaborations, they're cool. I feel like there was chemistry there, so I kind of think that Crash is more of a psychedelic, more of a new sound that she's going for. In terms of R&B, pop, soul, and she's experimenting with her music, so that's fine. That's not the problem. That's good. But I kind of feel like on certain records where we know Kehlani can sing, okay, Kehlani, she's a talented vocalist, and I feel like Kehlani girl, yeah, don't give up on that department. Don't, because like I said, when it comes down to the soul and the feeling and the heart of the music, I kind of feel that it's like Kehlani, she has proved that plenty of times. So with that being said, guys, I love the Crash album cover. It's very beautiful. It's fierce. It's really eclectic. It's really artsy, and it just gives me like that really intergalactic, really anime cinematic style to it. So I love it. So I'm just gonna give my honest opinion is a good album. I like some of the songs, but I don't think that's an album that was like the wow factor to me. So I'm gonna give this album a 3.5 out of 5. So with that being said, guys, share your thoughts and opinions. Kehlani fans, share your thoughts and opinions. Tell me how you feel about the Crash album. So yeah, so like, share, comment, subscribe down below. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification button. And as always, stay tuned on the next episode of Gibson's 92. And see you next time. I love y'all. Peace.